Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on one of the hottest young stars in the game today, King Ryan Garcia, one of the top contenders, from 135 to 140 pounds. He's currently fighting at 140. But, I want King Ryan to break down the difference between Canelo Alvarez, learning from him, and learning from Errol the True Spence Jr. You understand what I'm saying? We know he's been in both camps, and Ryan is learning a lot. You know what I mean? He's learning a lot, even though it ain't translating in the ring in the tank fight. Excuse me, but he's learning a lot. Now, we all know that he took the L to Tank, right? April 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Went down with a body shot. He had Joe Garcia as his trainer after leaving the Canelo Alvarez camp. And, working up on the Eddie Reynoso. You know what I mean? So, Ryan is, how can I put Ryan? Ryan is, I'm going to say an independent thinker. That's what I'm calling him. I'm calling him an independent thinker. But by him working with Joe Garcia, it was very limited. Very limited because he was training himself and Joe Garcia was just adding on. That's from the words of Joe Garcia. You don't train Ryan, you train with Ryan, which I don't agree with. Now, when Ryan was with Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso, I felt like he was getting good work in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was getting good work in. I just felt like, the timing and training was kind of bothering Ryan Garcia. Because I feel like Eddie Reynoso wanted Ryan to come in when Canelo was coming in, train with Canelo, get the work in with Canelo, learn from Canelo, you feel me? And then get better off of that. But Ryan and Canelo, they have two different styles. Although they kind of similar, two different styles. Ryan don't fight like Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? He don't fight like Canelo. So that probably was bothering him and throwing him off. And then the timing of everything, right? If he have to come in and train with Canelo and things of that nature, that means he's on Canelo clock, which is nothing wrong with that if you're going to be 100% ready and dedicated, but you're on Canelo Alvarez clock. Now, when it comes to Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, right? Kind of similar to Ryan Forrest, boxer, puncher, but again, two different styles. You understand? Two different styles. Errol will maul you down and tear your ass up. Ryan Garcia, he will go forward, but he'll try to, counterpunch you more and try to get you up out of there. So, you can still learn from EJ though. Like I say, Errol is a gym killer. The things he got in his mind, the things he can work on around with, would be totally different than what Canelo worked on. You understand? Totally different. Now, the thing is, he don't have to come in on Errol Spence time, right? Derrick James give him his own time. They all got their own time when they come to the gym. And I'm not saying that basically Ryan Garcia was on Canelo time all the time and Eddie Reynoso didn't give him his own time because we know they fight different dates, you know what I mean? But I just feel like this. With Canelo Alvarez and Ryan not speaking full Spanish, I think that kind of gave Ryan a few problems where you always need somebody to translate or you can understand a little what they saying. You understand what I'm saying? And that could be a headache sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding what he's saying. Got to get things translated and not being able to just move on a drop of a dime. You feel me? That plays a big part. Plays a big part. Now, with Errol Spence, Derrick James, they speak in English, things of that nature. He's an American, right? So that's a different situation as well. Even though Ryan is a Mexican-American, and you can still, communicate, right? You still can communicate, but it's not just as fluid. You know what I'm saying? It's not just as fluid. So just looking at Ryan and switching caps, I think he's more comfortable with Derrick James and Errol Spence. You know what I mean? I think he's more comfortable. Although, like I say, I feel like with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, he was still learning, and I don't think he was fully dedicated and committed to the Eddie Reynoso game plan and doing what Canelo Alvarez was doing. Even though they was undefeated and they was having success, right? I still don't think that Ryan was all the way committed. And then when you look at the gym, with Oscar De La Hoya in this era, talking all that bullshit, it threw him off. It threw him off to where he couldn't really just focus on training with Canelo and Eddie. He had to focus on all the competitive shit that Oscar De La Hoya put in his head. Oh, they don't want you to be better than Canelo. Oh, this and Canelo. All that and Canelo. Right? Because Oscar didn't want Ryan learning the truth. You know what I'm saying? Learning the truth that he was a piece of shit. And he knew that Canelo Alvarez was going to break that news to him and let him know you need to get the hell away from Golden Boy because he don't mean you no good. All he wants is to make money off you. He don't care about your well-being. He don't care about you really learning. All he want to do is build you up, make money off you. If you fuck up, throw you away. You understand? And Ryan should have listened to Canelo because Canelo was right. And I was pissed off at Ryan about that shit, and I got in Ryan's ass about it. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're with Errol Spence and Derrick James, Derrick is going to help you mentally. He's going to do way more than what Joe Goosen did. Way more than what Joe Goosen did. And it's going to be on the same level of what Eddie Reynoso was doing, but it might be even better because now you can pick it up quicker. You know what I'm saying? You can pick it up quicker and you can react quicker. And I think that's all Ryan needed. If Eddie Reynoso spoke English, I think him and Ryan hit it off. And what Derrick James going to do for Ryan, Eddie would have did in a heartbeat as well. You understand? But I think Ryan is going to be, even better working with Errol Spence and Derrick James because, it's a non-tolerance camp. Everybody over there is winning. Everybody. You got Jamel Cholo, the undisputed champ. Errol Spence, the unified champion, looking to be undisputed. Frank Martin, he whooping ass and winning. He's undefeated. Anthony Joshua coming over there. He just got his first dub up under Anthony Joshua. So they winning. But he's a former unified heavyweight world champion. And now, Ryan, you coming in this bitch, a top shotter, supposed to be a world champion. But now you fit to be on that level because Derrick James expect nothing but greatness. Nothing but greatness. And Ryan will, get on board. He will get on board. So I think this is the camp and the trainer to keep him happy, to keep him smiling, and to make him learn new shit that he want to learn. Because like I said, when we look at Derrick James training the boy, he's doing the right thing. Putting that tennis ball up on his chin, making him bend his knees, and letting him understand that, look, you have to be right mentally before anything. Before anything. I'm not just here for the money. I'm not just here, to get the accolades and try to steal your spotlight. No, I care about you. I care about you, and I want you to really be successful, not just inside the ring, but outside the ring. And that's the type of trainer Derrick James is. He going to have relationships, real relationships with his fighters. So when they can come to his house, he can go to their house, they can relax with one another, they can call, pick up the phone, and express your feelings and all that. All the way down to the T. You feel me? So I think Ryan Garcia is in great fucking hands with Derrick James. It's just about him executing the game plan, being right mentally, physically, and emotionally, and going out there chin-checking shit like we know he can. Period. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want Ryan Garcia to break down the difference between Canelo and Eddie Reynoso and Errol and Derrick James. I'm quite sure he gonna hit on some of the things I said, but like I say, I think he's more comfortable with Derrick James and Errol Spence because of the English factor, right? Being able to speak and catching on quick, and just the timing. Like you get your own time, and Derrick James gonna make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that. But shouts out to Eddie and Canelo, great fucking trainer, great fucking duo. Shouts out to Errol and Derrick, great fucking trainer, great fucking duo. Shouts out to Ryan. I wish him nothing but the best, and I think he will be even better working with Derrick and Errol. Just my opinion. But the future will tell it all. The future will tell it all. Straight like that.